This drone is not perfect, and I want to tell you the 5 things that I don't like about the HoverAir X1 ProMax. If you'd rather watch something positive, check the description for my top 5 things that I like about this drone. In all fairness, a few of these things can be fixed with firmware updates, but let me know in the comments. Starting with 8K recording. It's being marketed as an 8K drone that can follow you, especially while riding a bike. But we've had some issues where the recording either stops and starts, or the tracking fails, or it just overheats and stops recording. Hopefully very soon this will be fixed and I can cross this off my list of negatives because I really do like this drone. Now I have to mention range because, it is a feature of this drone even though it's not its main purpose. Flying it like a camera drone, you can see here, it lost signal and started returning home. You can even see me trying to run towards it and reconnect. Of course, the advertised battery life is in perfect conditions, but in the real world, I'm getting about 10 to 12 minutes of actual following time before it needs to return home or just lands because the battery is low. You might be thinking that's really not that bad considering how small and light it is, but if you're riding down the trail, time flies by and before you know it, it's stopped recording and it's just hovering and it's about to land. Also, if you're not using the beacon while it's following you, you might not notice that it's running low on battery and it'll just hover and land wherever it is. I don't know the solution to that except check behind you every so often and try to hear that it's still following you. Maybe if it's flying without the beacon, it should make a much louder beeping sound so that if you're riding in front, you'll be able to hear that it has a low battery and it's going to stop following. Now, I realize I am being a little bit nitpicky, but in the real world, this is what I experienced and I just wanted to share it. I really wish when it did its automated flight modes, such as the bird's eye or the pull-out shot, that it recorded the entire time rather than recording on its way out, stopping, and then recording on its way in. You miss a bit of time where it stopped and started. If we had the option to choose one continuous recording instead of 2 separate recordings, that would be kind of cool. And maybe it's more of a feature request, but it's just something that I kind of didn't like. When the X1 ProMax is following you or doing an orbit or any kind of automated flights, we noticed that it always tended to have a lot of headroom. It would be nice to have a setting or maybe manually change the headroom on the go by tilting the gimbal up and down. So those are my top 5 things that I don't like about this drone. Now let me give a few honorable mentions or dishonorable mentions. The sound level, a little bit shrill, honestly not too bad. And while we're at it, it'd be nice if this had obstacle avoidance in terms of detecting a tree branch or something and go around it. Well, there you have it, my very honest and hopefully constructively critical opinions of this drone. If you want to see a more positive video, well, check the description for that. Thanks for watching Ready Set Drone.